Hey, what's good, guys? Jason here today from Fittest Gamers, and today I'm bringing to you WWE 2K19 in 2020. Downfall started here, but it's not as bad as 2K20. 2K19 was very enjoyable with the Daniel Bryan showcase mode and the story mode. This is when they started doing story modes more enhanced, where you can actually hear voiceovers and more interactions between the characters. Let's jump into the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, the game was great. The only thing it lacked was extra content. Not enough legends, not enough arenas to choose from. Let's get the show started. Alright guys, so first things first, I want to give a shout out to GretzCat6, our editor. Thank you for editing that great intro as he always comes through. Now let's touch base with WWE 2K19. The graphics, amazing. The fluidity, amazing. The entrances, amazing. I cannot talk down upon this game. It's the last of its kind, the last of the 2K series that was successful. Obviously 2K20 was not. We'll have a 2K20 video shortly next week. Now, movesets, no lagginess. Movesets go with the wrestlers. Everything is fluid. There are some glitches at times, but not everything is perfect. Besides that, the game was very enjoyable. As you see here, we have Rey Mysterio, so the fact that he was in the game, I was excited about. Now we're going to talk about the rosters and the overall shortly. That was the biggest problem with this game as well. The overalls of some guys weren't, I guess, realistic, as Undertaker wasn't even above a 90, I believe. He should always be a 90. That is the standard bearer of the company. The game, story mode wise, enjoyable. Showcase mode saves it off the bat. The difference with the story mode in this game is that you can hear the characters' voices. Now that was awesome, because we haven't had that in a couple of years. We had some stuff as far as the story modes went. Besides that, you know, it was very bland. Now, Metacritic gave this game a 76%. It has a user score of 5.8 out of 10. But on Google, it got a 94% rating. There are more positive reviews than negative. That is what we could take from this, as the fans have spoken. And, you know, as you saw there, that minor cutscene, you have things like that are very fluid. It fits. Shane coming out and Drew comes to save the day, and there was no glitches. Nothing was pixelated. Everything went. We were not playing WWE Minecraft 2K20. It worked. We're going to touch base on the overalls in about a couple seconds now. Besides that, I just wanted to show you guys how the gameplay looked, and I always show with a bunch of wrestlers so you see how the game reacts with a bunch of characters in the ring. Because at times, in the past, some games have had 8 characters in the ring, and you'll see some lagginess, and it wouldn't flow. Now let's get on to the overalls and the characters. Alright guys, so let's get into the characters and the unlockables. So we got, you know, a bunch of different debuts made this game. Some overalls people will disagree with. I believe the highest overalls are Brock Lesnar and The Rock. Now some of the unlockables, they just did not make sense to have in the game. Well, Bam Bam Bigelow, Rick Martel, they just, you know, look, they have Baron Blade, so you got guys from story mode available. Besides that, the roster was pretty fun. I guess I actually, since I barely played, I didn't unlock everybody, so I pretty much just used everybody in the modern roster. To me, that was a plentiful amount. I believe I just did the showcase mode in this, and that's all I pretty much did. I finished the story mode, not entirely. I got to chapter 12. I don't know how many chapters there are. Maybe I decided to make a run for it and just finish it for fun. But as of now, I do not have any plans of doing so. You know, it's 2K19 hits a spot for me because I like it because, well, my boy AJ's on the cover. That's something I never thought would ever happen in a million years. I never thought I'd see AJ Styles on the WWE cover. And look, we got it. Right before you know it, we got it. So, but yeah, to answer your question, if you want to skip this part, the highest overalls are The Rock and Brock Lesnar. Then you got Roman Reigns with 92, Steve Austin had a 92. You got a bunch of people at a 92. Some people were shocking, like Seth Rollins was at an 88, very shocking. Randy Orton at an 88. Cena at an 92. That wasn't the modern day Cena. Cena's at 88. That was Cena from 2013, the Super Cena time. You know, when he challenged Daniel Bryan and Wrestle at SummerSlam of 2013. And that's what really started the whole Yes movement after that. There are some disagreements in overalls. Like Kurt Angle definitely deserved the highest. He's an Olympic gold medalist, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time with a short tenure. But that doesn't mean he needs to be 89. He could have been easily a 90, 91. You gotta remember, man, he has one of the biggest victories in history of WWE. He defeated The Rock, Steve Austin, Undertaker, Rikishi, Triple H, in a Armageddon Hell in a Cell match, a 6-man in a Hell in a Cell match. 1 man comes out on top. Mick Foley set that up, by the way. Very, but yeah, as you see, the roster was pretty good. Some of the characters didn't make sense. We're gonna actually come up with one now. I'm not hating on the guy by any means, but I don't know if he should have been in the game as Rick Martel. I don't know why he was in the game, but it's cool. Yeah, and then as you saw, I came across, you had the 93 overall Rock, a modern day Rock, even though he wasn't wrestling. As you saw, I passed it. Right now, Ronda Rousey and Rey Mysterio, those are pre-order bonuses. You do not get them in the game. You had to pre-order them at the time. I don't know if you can still purchase them now. I am not too sure. Could be right. So Sasha was at 81, fought of the female. So Ronda at 87 shows how much of a powerhouse she was in this game. She was like the Roman Reigns of the females. Even though Roman wasn't high in this one, which was shocking. I think in the years before, Roman was like a 94, so to speak. I don't know why they dropped it. Almost done with the roster preview. We'll move on to the next thing. So yeah, and I thought age would have been higher personally, but I guess I was wrong. But like I said, I actually enjoyed using the live roster above the legends, the unlockables. The modern day roster was a plentiful amount for me. That's because I guess they mixed in a lot of the NXT guys. So as I said, I liked using main roster guys, NXT guys, NXT UK guys. You have Tyler Bate here. I enjoyed that more than using the legends. Some of the legends did not make sense. Besides that though, I loved the roster. Now I'm gonna show you guys the showcase mode and the my player mode. My player mode is AKA what we used to call story mode. Very enjoyable. Just show you the gifs around, show you what it looked like, and show you what was entailed in the showcase mode. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about the story mode and the showcase mode. So the showcase mode was rather pretty cool to say the least, as it was about the return of Daniel Bryan. So you played as Daniel Bryan, and I guess his career, even though they skipped a lot of significant moments, like SummerSlam when he was the special, I guess the quote-unquote special guest. I mean, not special guest, but the secret opponent from the Team NXT. So here we have pretty much a showcase mode, which is very cool. We got to see him versus John Cena in a velocity match. I thought that was very cool. You got to relive some great moments, but it was very short, very, very short. It was, they could have added way more matches. He's had a lot of significant matches in his career, and they didn't really go in depth. Besides that, I enjoyed it. The cutscenes were second to none. It was very cool. That last match was pretty cool too, as it was Daniel Bryan versus Bryan Danielson. The man that he became versus the man he once was. Very cool and touching story mode. I'm glad he's back. Glad he was able to perform again. I was not expecting that. So this is a treat in my opinion. And in the story mode, I did not finish the story mode. The story mode falls under the my player category. And I was enjoying it at the start. I was enjoying it. Pretty much that's what it is. It's like little story modes. There's a bunch of different like chapters, so to speak. Of course, I can't do Road to Glory because there is no more online. The Road to Glory was like an online type of game mode. And yeah, there you have it. That is so far as the story mode was to go. There were like different skill sets you had to like unlock, which this kind of made it a little bit complex. But as 2K, and this is their specialty, the my players. And it's like a roadmap as to what kind of character you want to be. I thought it would be simple if you could just add the attributes themselves. So you can see I'm a whopping 59, and I'm pretty much not near the end of the story mode, but I'm a good way into the story. Anyways, guys, that is as far as the story mode and the career mode goes, or showcase mode, so to speak. Well, boys and girls, we are at the end of our video. If you want to see more gameplay with old WWE 2K games, you want to see certain match types, tournaments, you name it, comment below. I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope it encourages you to try out WWE 2K19. I hope the ones in the past have encouraged you to try out those as well. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and sub. Check us out on Instagram at Fittest Gamers. JC here today. Shout out to ShadowNinja, GretchCat, Neighborly Views, Force Applied, Takumo, Starling Knights. Let's get it. Alright guys, wash your hands, brush your teeth, God bless you all, and I'm out.